champions, welcome to Diksha Karnataka YouTube channel. So you know that your answer keys are out. Now how to submit the objection. Suppose you have appeared for a paper or for particular question that you think that in the answer key is given which is wrong. Okay, now how to check the answer key I have explained in another video. You can go check that out, how to check the answer key. Now in this lecture I will explain how can you raise an objection. First of all, let us understand what is the notification from KEA. So the notification says that the CET 2026 examination for physics, chemistry, mathematics were conducted on so and so date. The key answer for 16 versions of the said examination have been published on the authorities website for the information of the candidate. In case of objection to the published answer keys, candidates may submit objections on the authorities website in cetonline.karnataka.gov.in/KEA up to date 30th April 5 p.m. Okay, while submitting the objections, the paper details, examination date, version code, question number and supporting document should be submitted in PDF format. Okay, questions that do not mention the question number or version code or are unfounded will not be considered. So if you just raise an objection, that will not be considered. You have to mention subject code, you have to mention the question number, you have to mention the subject on which you are raising the objection, obviously, and the exam date. Everything has to be mentioned, and you have to submit the PDF supporting your doubt. Okay, so suppose you have objection that this answer key is wrong. Now how I should raise a complaint that this answer is wrong in my opinion. Okay, then you have to first of all have all the details, question number, version key, subject code, subject, and then date of exam. Okay, so physics happened on 23rd. If you want to raise a question on biology, you have to mention that the date is 24th, right? Physics, if you are physics or chemistry, if you are raising a doubt, that should be on 23rd of April. If you are raising mathematics or biology, that should be 24th of April. So exam date, subject code, which subject you are appearing, what is the paper code. Paper code, suppose your paper was say A2, so you have to mention A2 in the subject code link, paper code link, and then which question, suppose question number 25 you feel is wrong according to you. So you have to go to the website, you have to log in. Now how to log in, that I will explain. So basically you have to go to the website cetonline.karnataka.gov.in, and then here you have to click on admissions, then CET 2026. CET 2026, once you click on that, there will be a link called CET 2026 objection link for key answers, 27th of April. So it is open now, so you have to click on this link. Okay, once you click on this link, there will be a key objection portal will be open. So here you have to use your registered number. Okay, application number that you have used, candidate's name, your date of birth, your exam, that is obviously CET 2026. Enter the captcha, click on submit, click on login, then you will be logged in into the objection portal. There they will show you the subject that you have appeared and the question code for you. Everything will be there, but still you have to, when you are raising an objection, you have to mention everything, subject code, paper code, then date of exam, everything you have to mention there. Then finally you have to submit with a PDF. What is the should be there in the PDF? Suppose you are raising an objection for a numerical question, you have to solve the numerical question in a proper clear way and show that the answer that you are getting is different than whatever answer is mentioned in the subject code. If the question is technically incorrect, then you have to mention why the question is technically incorrect. Okay, so those things has to be mentioned clearly, and then you have to be uploading that PDF into the server and then submit it. There they will give you an acknowledgement, and then based on your if it is accepted, then they will take it for review. And if they find that okay, your objection is correct, then they will change the options accordingly. If none of the options are correct, then they will give it as a bonus question. Suppose option 4 was given correct initially, now option 2 is turning out to be actually the correct answer, so then they will change the key to 4 to 2. Okay, so that will be final key. Once the final key is published, everything will be there. If they have taken into account of your objection, then the answer key will be changed. If you think that none of the answer is correct or the question is technically incorrect, in that case that question will be given as bonus question mostly. Okay, so this is how you have to submit the objection. Now if you are not satisfied with your KCET exam and you want to look for a second option, then definitely I hope you have filled up the form for Comet K exam. Through this exam also you can take admission into top colleges of Karnataka. It is an all India based exam, but one of the most advantage of this is that your board marks are only required for qualification, but it is not getting added to your final rank. Okay, so if you are getting 45% above in your board exam, then you should be easily able to appear for this exam, right? 45% obviously I hope all of you have got. Now here in Comet K 10 crash course, we are offering you a online completely English crash course for Comet K, and that is within only 10 days. Here you will get complete PYQ based solution, okay, in live class. Okay, the classes will be live, where we will be coming live, we will be taking classes in live. The course already started, so if you are still waiting, thinking that okay, my maybe I will still some miraculously my KCET score will improve, that is not going to happen. So you still have a chance of cracking Comet K. For that, definitely you need a guidance, you need an idea what type of questions are coming in Comet K. So for that, Comet K 10 is the way to get into top colleges of Karnataka. So don't wait till very late. The price is only 1499, which is very reasonable. So please register yourself for Comet K 10, which is the 10-day crash course, so that you can ace Comet K exam like nothing, right? So I will see you in the class of Comet K 10. Till then, bye, see you.